Thanks for joining our special live coverage of South Korea's 15th cabinet meeting of this year. In a moment, President Yoon Suk-yeol will be presiding over the meeting. He is expected to address the establishment of the second presidential office in Sejong City, which was his presidential campaign promise. Now, Sejong City is a city where another government complex is located. And it's highly likely the ongoing standoff between the government and trainee doctors will be brought up once again. We've now entered the 7th week with doctors absent from their posts over the government's push to raise medical school admissions to 2,000. Now, to remind you, President Yoon yesterday again rolled up his sleeves to address the public and the absent trainee doctors on why such a hike is necessary. But he also left room for talks under conditions that doctors bring a unified and rational solution to the table. It looks like President Yoon Suk-yeol has entered the room to deliver his remarks. We'll come back right afterwards.
국회에 대하여 경례.
Salute to the flag.
바로
At ease.
모두 자리에 앉아 주시기 바랍니다.
Please be seated.
국무회의를 시작하겠습니다.
We would like to begin the cabinet meeting.
오늘 오전
This morning,
북한은 또다시
North Korea
동해상으로 탄도 미사일을
has
발사했습니다.
fired a ballistic missile.
오랜만에 도발이자 올해
This is
들어서는
a
8번째
provocation in 15 days, and it is the 8th of this year. The North Korean regime is continuing its provocations,
총선을 앞두고 우리
military
사회를
provocations,
흔들려고
and
하고
it is
있습니다.
trying to sway our society that is facing the general elections. However, such provocations will only bring all of us together as one. Our military, in the face of North Korean provocation, please stay in preparatory mode.
늘봄학교 점검회의,
On March
의사
6th,
집단행동
we have held
중앙재난안전대책본부 회의를
the
주재한 후
Central
4주 만에
Disaster
다시
Committee
세종시를
meeting,
찾았습니다.
and it has been 4 weeks since,
세종시는
and I have
우리 정부의
come
핵심
to
국정
Sejong.
목표인
Sejong
지방시대를 실현하고
is a place where to realize the local era, which is one of our essential administrative tasks, and it is a most important region in this regard. And I have pledged that we are going to make Sejong as a de facto administrative capital. And to that end, we have established as a national task to establish the second presidential office. And as our government was inaugurated, we relocated the presidential office to Yongsan. Unlike the past administrations, myself, with all our staff members, are all located in one building, and we have put down all the barriers, and we are coming together to have a better effect in our work. And in Sejong, to take a step further, we are taking down the walls between the presidential office and the administrative bodies, and we are getting closer to the people. Yesterday, I have visited Daejeon Yuseon Son hospital, and I have looked around the nursing ward, and as I have met with the doctors and nurses and the medical staff who are at their posts and carrying out their work, it really made me, it was really moving. And I have been emphasizing that we have to succeed in our medical reform. And together with the medical reform, we have to nurture the medical institutions and also nurture human talents and compensation for essential health care. Also, establish a safety net. And that is essential in terms of medical reform. And in terms of R&D investment, to foster the talent and our capacity, it will go hand in hand. To manage the finance, we have to have a separate fund and funding to this end. So the Minister of Health, in cooperation with other ministries and ministers, please give me a report on such funds. Nilbom School, we have been in full-fledged operation for 1 month. I have visited Hanam Elementary School in Hanam, Jeonnam, and Gangwon, Wonju, and also in Hwaseong. And I have been to 4 Nilbom schools, and I played hide and seek, and I have drawn pictures with them, and also we have also played with these children, and it was a very pleasant experience. All these children that I have met, they were very smart, and I have really enjoyed. And for these children, I came to think that it is worth our investment. And as I went to these Nilbom schools, the environment and the conditions they are in are all different. In the old city centers and rural areas, they have ample room, but they are lacking of human resources. And for new cities, it is better for them to get human resources, but the space, they did not have ample space. But nevertheless, all the Nilbom schools that are operating around the country, they're overcoming their difficulties and they are operating smoothly. All the municipal governments and all the communities, they came together and put endeavors. In particular, in the teachers in particular, I would like to thank them and for their devotion. And I would like to, we are going to put more manpower and more effort so that we could support these people. When the Nilbom school is established, children will be in safe space and they would have fun and have useful time, and parents can leave with peace of mind their children in a safe place. And in this process, good quality jobs will be also created. Last week at Ain Elementary School in Hwaseong, I met with a teacher of Nilbom School, and the teacher said he or she was not able to find a job at school. So it is great, and that person was brought to tears that his or her dream came true of teaching children in school. So this is something that the country is investing in the future, and the government
지원을
will
아끼지
not
않겠습니다.
spare any investment and
여기 계신
effort to ensure that there's no shortage of space and
그리고
manpower
국민
and
여러분
programs.
모두가
The
우리
cabinet
아이들을
members and
돌보고
public officials,
미래를 키우는 일에
please
힘을
put your
보태주시기
minds
바랍니다.
together to take care of our future, our children.
지난달 수출은 전년
Last
대비
month,
3.1%
exports increased
증가하여 6개월
3.1%
연속 수출
compared
플러스를
to the
기록하였고
previous year
무역 수지도
and recording
43억
positive
불
exports for 6 consecutive
10개월
months, and trade balance also recorded a surplus of $4.3 billion US dollars. Average daily exports increased by 9.9%, and semiconductors, which is our largest export item, amounted $11.7, recording the best in 21 months, leading the economic recovery.
또한 오늘 발표된
Also,
1분기 외국인
the
직접
first
투자 규모는
quarter foreign
전년
direct
대비
investment that was announced
25%
today
증가한
has
70억
risen
5천만 불로
25%
처음으로 70억
year on
불을
year
웃돌며 역대
of
최대
$7.05 billion, exceeding $7 billion for the first time. And this is a record-breaking first quarter performance.
순매수 규모가
And foreign
15조
investors,
원을 넘어
the stock
사상
market
최대를 기록했습니다.
investment had exceeded 15 trillion won, which is an all-time high. This is not only positive for the stock market, but it is also showing that signs, an absolute sign that our economy is picking up.
그러나
Nevertheless,
국민들께서
our
체감하시는
people,
경기에는
the economy that is
온도차가
palpable by the
있습니다.
people, there is
오늘
some
발표된
difference
3월
in
소비자
what they
물가는
actually feel.
전년
The consumer
동월
price
대비
that was announced today in
3.1%
March was
2월과 같은 수준을
3.1%
유지하였습니다.
on year, which is remaining at the same level as the month before.
농산물 가격
And
상승세가
the
3월 하순부터
agricultural
다소 둔화되고
product
있지만
prices
아직도 높은 수준입니다.
increase has
더욱이
slowed somewhat, but still
글로벌 안보
at the
위기로
similar
국제
level.
유가
Moreover, with the recent
상승까지
rise in international
국민이
oil
체감하시는
prices, the
물가는
prices
여전히
felt
높습니다.
by the people are still very
저는
high.
지난 3월 18일
On March
양재동
18th, I
하나로마트
visited
매장을 찾아
Hanaro Mart in
물가
Yangjedong,
현장을 점검하고
and I have
인생
took
점검 회의를
a look
열었습니다.
at what was happening on
장바구니
site,
물가를
and we
낮추기 위해
held a meeting.
1,500억
In order
원 이상의
to
납품
lower
단가,
the cart
할인 판매
prices,
지원과 같은
150 billion won
조치를
was
실시하고 있지만
invested, and this is a very a big step forward. However, this is not helping much on the field. The government will invest until it is actually felt by the people, the Emergency Agriculture and Livestock Product Price Stabilization Fund. First of all, the discount support that is mainly done by large supermarkets, it will be expanded to the small-sized supermarkets as well as traditional markets. The relevant ministries should take a look at and keep abreast of what is actually happening, and if this is having effect on the ground. And also, the delivery from the producers to the consumers should be in the most efficient way, and we have to find ways to do so. And the climate change, which has become the new normal, we also have to be thoroughly prepared. In April last year, we had extreme weather conditions. A coal damage occurred and due to abnormal low temperatures. And this was the beginning of the rise in the agricultural produce prices. AI and digital technology, utilizing these technologies could be a good alternative. While increasing the productivity, we have to have new facilities, agricultural facility to adapt to the new normal, which is the change of climates. And in the long run, we have to make and create new varieties that can weather the climate change. When the vulnerable groups are the first hit by such high prices, so the agricultural voucher
확대하기 바랍니다.
programs should be expanded
22대 국회의원
to
선거가
these
이제
people.
일주일 앞으로
The
다가왔습니다.
22nd
이번 주
general elections is just 1
금요일과
week
토요일
away.
이틀간
This
전국
week, Friday and
어디서든 투표할 수
Saturday, we
있는
have early
사전
votes.
투표가 진행됩니다.
That is
그리고
going to
4월
go
10일에는
underway, and on 10th of
진행됩니다.
April, the actual
국민들께서
voting will be
안심하고
held. The
소중한 한
people
표를
can
행사하실
have
수
peace
있도록
of mind and
사전
cast their
투표부터
precious
본투표,
ballots.
개표까지
And to do
전
so,
과정을
we are going to
철저히
thoroughly
준비해야 할
prepare the
것입니다.
entire process from the
특히
early
최근
voting to
적발된
the counting.
불법 카메라와
In
같이
particular, the
국민의
criminal
자유로운
acts that was
의사
recently
표시를 저해하고 선거의
reveal the
공정성을 해치는
illegal
행위는
cameras.
절대
It
발붙이지
should
못하도록
never
해야 합니다.
take place,
행정안전부와
and it should
법무부
not
등
reoccur.
관계 기관은
The
이번
Ministry of Public
선거가
Administration and Security and related
공정하고
agencies
투명하게 치러질 수
have to
있도록
ensure that
마지막까지
the election
최선을
is held in
다해주기
fair
바랍니다.
and transparent manner.
시작하십시오.
네, 이후 의안 심의는 비공개로 진행되오니 언론인 여러분.
That was our special live coverage of South Korea's 15th cabinet meeting of this year. We'll bring you more details on the meeting at our upcoming newscast at noon Korea time. Thanks for watching.